If you can build smarter than water, you can build a good structure. I want to make this video of letting you guys know how important flashing is and how important rain screens are when building a home or when building a deck or a dock or whatever it is. I have this incredibly bright pink ice chest here, and I have a piece of Owens Corning lumber and a piece of pressure treated lumber in here. It's been sitting in here for about a week and a half, and all it's doing is simulating moisture sitting on your deck. So if you have a ledger board, which is the board that goes up against your house that your deck connects onto, or even if you have sheathing or any type of wood product that's on the exterior of your home, the issue is not the moisture touching it initially. The issue is the ability for it to dry out, right? So here on this pressure treated board, watch how much water just drains out of this, right? That's because this is basically like a sponge, right? It is soaked all the way through up to about right here, and the water is only about this deep, and it soaks all the way up into this board, and you can see how it kind of follows the grain of the wood and soaks up into the wood. This is what happens when your wood gets wet and is not able to dry properly, which is why flashing is very important. And even then, flashing is not enough when framing with pressure treated lumber. You need to flash. I highly recommend joist tape. That's a tape that covers the top of your board so that the moisture that gets trapped between your deck boards and your framing doesn't sit there and slowly rot out your board. Now, this board I did another test with. It obviously broke here right at the knot. This lumber is imperfect, right? It has knots, it has weak points, it has splits. That's what comes with your traditional pressure treated lumber. And I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like pressure treated has gotten worse and worse over the years. But overall, moisture is an issue if you can't let it dry. The same thing when I was building the house up there at the top of my property. If you can build smarter than water, you can build a good structure, whether it's a deck, whether it's a barndominium, whether it's a home, whether it's a playhouse. You need to build smarter than water. And the number one thing is making sure that you shed your water away from your structure, but also you give your structure the ability to dry itself out. Now, unfortunately, most decks are not given the proper flashing, joist tape, and all that other stuff to where you'll see the moisture come on the end of the boards. And you can see how wet that is. I mean, it is completely, this board is completely soaked up. This is a pressure treated ground contact board, completely soaked up into this board. And this right here is the part that's fastened onto your house, right? This goes to the ledger board. And when this gets moisture in it, those nails and those screws are not going to hold. And this is going to weaken and weaken over time, put more pressure on other connections on your deck, and your deck is going to fail. I think 90% of deck failures start at the ledger board, and then there's also a significant amount of issues with your stair stringers because those are the places where moisture gets trapped and is unable to drain, right? It's unable to dry. So when building with this, there's a lot of extra steps like flashing, joist tape, even if you put an entire covering on it to create a dry space under your deck, because that's the other issue. When the moisture under your deck gets wet, that moisture is released and it can actually be absorbed, just like humidity in Texas. It can be absorbed into your boards, which causes weak connections and failures at weak points in your boards. So again, I'm not saying that you have to use Owens Corning lumber, but I'm saying when you do build with pressure treated, make sure you're building correctly and doing the extra steps to get things right. Now, again, those extra steps cost money, they cost time, they cost labor, which is why for me, I frame all of my exterior decking and docks and all that type of stuff with Owens Corning lumber. It's not an absorbent material. It has a minimal amount of expansion and contraction. There's no knots, warps, twists, cracks, crowns. There's none of that. This board comes out of the bunk ready to use. You can use every inch of it. There's no waste as long as you do measurements right and you calculate what you need. You can use every inch of Owens Corning board. And I would still recommend flashing because you want to kick that water away from your house, but there's no need to kick that water away from your Owens Corning framing because this will not rust, it will not rot, it will not warp, it will not twist, it will not crack. It will not weaken your fasteners on the end. You will have a brand new deck for the life of your deck. This comes at a cost. And what I tell people, because a lot of old builders, and I blame a lot of you guys, a lot of you are old heads. If you haven't built with it yet, you knock it. If you don't like the price tag, you think it's bad. But in the end, what I've realized is I'm saving up to 50% of time and labor when I'm building with Owens Corning lumber, as well as I'm saving a couple $100 to a couple $1,000 on excess fasteners and brackets and fascia when I use pressure treated. When you frame a pressure treated deck, you're going around, especially if you're using composite decking, you're going around and you're having to do a rain screen on your entire band board. You're having to do Trex fascia, which has to have that rain screen all the way around. That stuff is incredibly expensive. So you could be spending $2,000, $3,000 just to cover up your pressure treated frame, which then causes more areas where moisture can get trapped and not dry. Whereas Owens Corning, you frame it with Owens Corning, it comes as your fascia, it comes as your trim, it comes as the visual that people see when you're done framing the deck, whether it's stair stringers or band board, and you're done framing it. You throw your decking on top, there's no joist tape, you don't have to do in brackets for your corners unless it's required by code. In the end, you get a limited lifetime warranty with Owens Corning because it does not rot, rust, warp, twist, crown, and it does not expand and contract to the point where it's going to harm your connections. This is a foolproof way to build, and if you are a smart contractor or a smart homeowner and you realize the amount of waste that you can eliminate from your builds and the amount of time that you can eliminate from your builds, this comes out to be very close to the same price as this, except this is lifelong and this is temporary. Now, a lot of you guys get upset because not everything needs to be built for forever, but we want to try to build as forever as we can so that we don't leave homeowners with more and more tasks and more remodels down the road. So you guys choose what you want to use. I already know I'm going with Owens Corning. I've used it a lot. I love it. Check out the link below. Appreciate you guys. Much love.